Yeah.
Well, they're saying that you don't have no purpose if you can't have kids. So people that get married and don't have kids are no purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, Christians do some weird shit.
Yeah, they do some weird. They got some weird stuff.
Today they're saying you got to fuck like rabbits, but Paul still writes, it's still in there, that celibacy is the best way out. So I don't know.
So like, which one?
They confuse it's the book of multiple choice.
It is. Just pick and choose what you want out of it.
And it's one of them long ones. It doesn't go A, B, C, D. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There's a whole bunch of selections.
There's a lot.
30-some thousand of them, in fact.
And I love it when they call people out on that. On Atheist Experience. I know that Dill Honey will. They say, well, this was so good in here and stuff. Yeah, but what about the slavery? What about telling them to go in and kill all the men, women, and children? And
well, they were against God. Those people, they were doing it to the Jews first. Didn't say anything about it, but it tells them that they were going to take the land of Canaan. See, apologists have made up. I remember that. You're talking a good story.
Okay.
The apologists give the story that all those people in those towns were taking Jewish kids and sacrificing them and shit. That's not what the book says.
Oh, hell.
The book says God tells them to go in and take this city, kill everybody in it, and take the land for your own.
Yep.
And it says in the pregnant women to stick a sword in their belly to make sure that there's no infant can come out of it. And it says only the virgin women to keep. And some of them it just says kill everybody.
Yeah, there's
some of the cities it said kill everybody that pisseth on the wall. So that means all males.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. It's just their way of justifying murder. It may have happened. I don't know. I don't know of any history. But they were a marauding band. They were trying to make a country to live in. That may have been part of their heritage.
But because they got the multiple choice, they ignore that part of it. Well, that never.
Or massage it to
massage it where it's a good thing.
They were taking their kids first, and they were offending God. Now, well, that's pretty fucking offensive. Just annihilate the whole town.
And then,
I don't know if any of it ever happened.
I don't know if any of it ever happened.
People, Moses is bringing them out of Egypt, which never happened. And it says, God killed 10,000 for this offense, and then he killed 10,000 for this offense. What happened to the guy who made the offense? Why didn't they just kill him instead of killing all these other people?
Yeah.
It was just like any other roving band. You get diphtheria or cholera come through, and you kill a bunch of people. Well, that was God doing it. As far as they didn't know anything about disease or anything. It had to be done by God.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, there had to be a reason. So this guy boiled his baby goat in its mother's milk. That's why God killed 10,000 people. I mean, come on.
Oh, shit.
Like, wow.
Whoa.
And that's what people adhere to today for their fucking belief.
Yep.
They say, well, we don't think of that part. The different fabrics and not planting the same crop in the field for too long, the crop and all that. And yet, homosexuality they take out, and that's gospel.
Yeah.
The same fucking set of rules. There's 603 of them in there past the 10 Commandments, 613 altogether.
Yep.
The laws of Moses.
Yeah. Like I said, it just
cracks. And they just pick and choose like one or two of them. That's it.
It's like, you say homosexuality is bad, but yet in that same area it says don't eat shellfish. But you'll be at the buffet with shrimp all day.
Yep.
Or Red Lobster.
What are they doing through Lent? They're eating seafood all through Lent.
All through Lent.
Oh, man, I don't know. They're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, boy, there's all kinds of stuff to talk about with the religion.
So as you can tell, I don't like faith.
Nope.
I like the results of science, but the results of faith are meaningless.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, it's not based on anything, so you're just asserting a thing. And if it can't be investigated, why do you bother? What's the difference between there's a God there and there's Dillahunty's favorite, universe creating pixies, where you can't prove either one right or wrong.
Yeah.
So my faith's just as good as yours. And they're both probably wrong. One of them could be right. Who knows? Nobody will ever know.
Nobody's ever going to know.
So why do you even fuck with it? If you're telling me I'm going to go to hell and you can't prove anything about it. That's important shit. There ought to be some evidence for it. And there's absolutely none. Evidence.
And near-death experiences is not evidence, so don't even bring that crap up because that's just part of your neurons.
They do that all the time, and it's nothing.
Well, this had the near-death experience, and it showed hell, and that's why he changed his whole life around.
Well, I'm glad he changed his life around, but it was over an imagination. we will call it a hallucination. So,
Yeah.
it's like, fuck. But when
yeah.
you get, your brain starts to suffer enough, it'll put out its own DMT, which is that, they call it the spirit molecule.
Yeah.
Because if they derive it from the plant and give it to you, the people that have been given to, I watched a video on that. The guy gave these people that pretty good doses of it, and they come back thinking, oh yeah, I had an out-of-body experience, and it was as real as the day is long. They said it just seemed so real and ethereal and spiritual. It says it's just incredible. And lights. There was all kinds of things in the experience, just like these people with the near-death experiences dictate. See, it's funny. They always see their own family members and all.
Yeah.
So you wonder why.
Yeah, why?
Or the God that they were grown up with. There's Jesus, and it's probably from that painting of Jesus where he's a white guy with a tan.
A white guy with a tan and long blonde hair.
Yeah, nice combed hair, no knots or anything. The white robe, I'd probably never seen white cloth in those days.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Wow.
He was actually a short, scruffy-looking Palestinian if he existed.
Yep.
So whatever they want to think.
Well, I guess. Whatever. I mean,
Me, no faith.
No faith. No faith.
I guess I wouldn't say I don't have faith in something, but I don't know what it is.
If I do, I don't know what it is.
If it is, I want to correct it, because if I don't have evidence to back it. I'm always touting that. Here's one. I'm always touting that I think there was a pretty good civilization about the last mini ice age, 10,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And some of those cities got flooded when the glaciers melted and the like.
Oh, yeah.
Land went further out. The coasts water was a lot lower in those days. And you see these blocks where they built buildings. It's off of Japan and off of Scotland and Bermuda, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that, like the Sphinx and all that was originally a lion. And I'm probably wrong. There's very little evidence. I mean, the evidence is there's blocks underwater that used to be probably man-made structures.
Yeah.
So the ancients didn't build them underwater.
No.
So it must go back far enough. And they've even found hand tools and the like where they built this shit.
Huh.
So I'm just speculating. I can't say I really believe it real strongly, but yeah, I think we got bottlenecked that last little mini ice age. And it may have been where some of these flood stories come from.
It very well could be.
They figured water was low enough that the Mediterranean was way lower. What was it? It said something about the Black Sea or Caspian Sea. When the water came up, it broke over and flooded that area.
Yeah.
And that may have been some of the origin of the flood stories.
Yeah. Same as that was.
But that would have been after the glaciers melted. And,
yeah.
I don't know. It seems like there's quite a bit of evidence. Some of these cities they found were older than they thought, maybe. But the evidence isn't in on all of it. Geologists or archaeologists would tell me I'm stupid, so I'll keep it that way. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But it seems like there might be some merit to that.
No, it does.
To check it out anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely.
So I I believe that one a little bit with faith, sort of, but I'm probably proven wrong real easy. I don't assert it as fact.
Yep. Well, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
For us to bring in our religious tools of the week to pick from.
Yeah. Love it. Religious fucknuttery.
And all the fun that we're going to have with them.
It's like playing with a cuddlebear or something. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Thorny bastards.
Yes, they are. Well, first up, I've got Alex Jones on here. He's always got something to say, it seems like.
He is a motor mouth.
And this time it's about how he declares open season on his critics.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's
That's
getting
a lot
mad.
of people.
He's getting mad now.
He better get real mad if he gets them all at once.
No guts, no glory. Well, I'm not looking for red carpets. I'm not looking for jet airplanes. I'm not looking for people to kiss my old, ugly butt.
That's good, because nobody
What
gonna
I
do it.
am looking for is living my own life. And all these control freaks and people that want to run my life, want to run your life, I say it's open season on them. Intellectually, culturally, economically. And if they jump across that line, and they pull the first punch, and they draw the first blood, then we give them everything they want. And it'll just be like rowing a boat up and down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
That's the only one.
Because the tree of liberty is watered by the blood of patriots and tyrants.
Dorkopotamus.
Oh,
so
my gosh.
What are they trying to rule his life about?
I have no idea. I mean, there's no real...
You see, that's another whole damn subject, but it's like Christians say they want freedom. They want this health care taken away, and they want freedom to, be a bigot, hate anybody they want and all. But their freedom is putting oppression on everybody else.
Yep.
I mean, then the gay people are oppressed because they want to hold them under their thumb, and your health care system's gone shit because they don't want to pay any money into that. I've never seen such a greedy bunch.
They are, but they are very, very greedy.
Christians have turned into the greediest goddamn sacks of shit I've ever seen. I'm sure some give, but it doesn't go to anybody. It goes to the church and gets sucked up in the big whirlpool.
Yeah.
Weird. It's odd how some of them determine freedom. Their freedom is
to oppress other people.
That's their freedom. And it's are you kidding? That's what you want?
This is our freedom. We have every right to. It's like, well, you're forcing it on people.
The Constitution, we all have a right to freedom, and you're wanting yours only.
Yeah.
And everybody else is to be taken away from them. It's like, what a weird bunch.
They are a weird bunch. Speaking of a weirdo.
I'm sure you got another one.
Yes, I got old Crypt Keeper here, old Pat Robertson.
No, we haven't ever had a Pat Robertson, have we?
I don't think so. If we did,
he hasn't been doing as much lately.
No, it's been pretty quiet.
And every once in a while, he makes fucking sense.
I know this one. He almost
sorta,
kinda.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
And he actually applauds the March for Lives gun control effort.
Yeah.
And it's surprising. It is kind of shocking. I mean, he has moments of clarity, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, he's not thinking about the money.
He's old enough now, it doesn't matter. He's got a lot of money.
He's got so much money, he ain't got to worry about it.
He can't spend it.
No, he can't spend Yeah, he'll never be able to spend it as old as he is for as much as he's got. So, so here he is talking about that March for Our Lives.
I congratulate these young people on the stand of this nature. God bless them. The truth is, though, that gun control is not going to stop the violence. There are about 300 million guns in the possession of people right now. What they really need, of course, this bump stock bill is important so we won't have automatic weapons. And these shooters...
I agree.
But what has been suggested is probably the answer is to have people on the other side that are armed. These terrorists are cowards.
No, see, this is where he's
and they only want to shoot unarmed people. And all of a sudden, if the people begin shooting back and they get killed, then they won't want to do it.
I don't think anybody thinks that.
And
we
talked about peace through strength. If you want to have peace, the best way to do it is to have strength.
But I agree with him wholeheartedly on two of them. The kids marching,
the kids
and bump stocks definitely got to go.
It's not going to do
I don't care if they're going. That's got to go.
I congratulate these students from getting out and protesting. God bless them. It's a good step forward in our democracy.
Boy, he looks aged.
He does. Oh my God, his skin's just
he's
barely clinging there.
He must got to be in his late 80s, maybe, or
maybe
80 something.
I'm not even sure how old he is. I mean,
I'm not either. He's up there.
Oh yeah, he is. He is up there in age. I mean, because he's been on that 700 Club for.
I thought I saw a video of him. He was selling these shake mixes and all for vitamin mentality, and he was showing off, and he was like in his 70s then, and he was doing push-ups or something, selling that drink.
Yeah,
and it was he was in his 70s then. That's been a long time ago. He may be 90 for all I know.
He may be pushing 90.
So you can't diss him completely, but
No, but
trying to go, I tell you what, everybody watched too much Gunsmoke or something. Everybody's got to have a gun on their side.
Everybody got guns, won't be a problem.
You got to be able to draw and shoot at any moment. It's like,